a scenario which I think is a tragic scenario. If, when Hafiz Assad, President Hafiz Assad of Syria, died, had Bashar Assad stayed in London and instead Mustafa Tlass had been president, what would have happened then? As I say, until 1966, there were Israeli prisoners of war, which means that they were not even prisoners of war. They were abductees, and they were in Syrian captivity, some even 16 years. Not 8, not 10, 16. Yes, some were less, 14 years, 13 years. There was a prisoner exchange in 1963. Not all were exchanged. Then in 1966, the rest were exchanged. That was during the rule of, I think it was the chief of staff who was ruler of Syria in practice, Salah Jadid. Before him, there was a president, Amin al-Hafiz, then Salah Jadid, and then Hafiz al-Assad became president in November 1970. Also, when Hafiz Assad became president, he organized, it took a month, it took a few months, he organized a meeting with the leaders of the Jewish community to listen to their reservations. After which, the word Musawi, that means of Moses, of the religion of Moses, was no longer stamped in their identity documents. They were allowed to sell property like apartments, houses, and they were allowed to move freely more than 4 kilometers without asking for a special permission, and they were allowed to carry as much money as they wanted if they moved so much. And they were even allowed to travel abroad sometimes, and eventually at the end of, towards the end of Hafiz al-Assad's rule, they were allowed to go freely wherever they wanted, even to Israel. I mean,